Well, hello there. My name's sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today, we are going to continue with the Wrothgar main story with my Ice Warden Vampire, the animals. So, during our last time in Wrothgar, we helped sort out a Dwemer threat in the Greystone Quarry. And today, we need to make our way both here to Markle's stronghold and here, Shuttle Range, which is closer. I say we just place a marker there and make a run for it. First, let's see what today's daily endeavors are. I was going to remove that mail, but I can't because that would lead me to accidentally show you a guild mail, and that's wrong. Activities for today. Daily endeavors encourage us to kill 2 players in Cyrodiil, refine raw materials 8 times, place 10 furnishings, loot 15 containers, or defeat 55 enemies. Let's do our best to kill as many enemies as we can. How do I exit this place? Here. So last time my eye, this one, wasn't feeling happy about itself, and this week, or today, both of my eyes are not feeling happy about themselves. I'm starting to believe I am actually a bit allergic to a yarn I'm working with. A wool yarn, low quality, it has a lot of lanolin in it, and that might actually irritate me as a whole entire person. As you may have noticed, I have not yet fully caffeinated myself. We shall continue with that endeavor just as soon as we run out of post. I'm actually going to crack open this way shrine while I'm here. It's not that far away, and who knows, we might need it later. We're almost at our destination, and as usual, we are drinking. Surprisingly well. Did I angle something? Probably not. So, do I get to our destination from here? I think so. Ah, perfect. You can also pick up a daily quest from Morkel Stronghold. This sends you... I think it must send you to Delve. Or a similar activity. But let's now speak with the Grand Chief. Friends, I have arrived with my snowball buddy.
I know you. You're one of those outsiders that Kurog brought to our land. I heard you've done some amazing feats, but I'd rather you didn't linger in my stronghold.
King Kurog requests your presence at the Great Moot.
Sorry, but I have problems of my own right now. As long as my forge wife is miserable, I can't deal with anything else. I wonder, does King Kurog have a solution for volatile family disputes? I'd definitely listen to him speak on that topic.
If I assist your forge wife with her problem, will you agree to attend the moot?
If you're brave enough, talk to Lasgal and do whatever she asks.
Right.
If you can finally get her to stop yelling at me, I'll go and listen to whatever Kurog wants to say.
Let's go and find Lasgal. I am not afraid of agreement. Okay, so reasons. This way?
My prices can't be beat.
Let's try out.
Open for business.
Fool girl! So get her children. Never have them!
What?
The king insisted on a Morkel daughter for his forge wife. But then he decided to pass over my eldest. Now Ashika wants to prove him a fool for marrying her little sister.
What do you mean?
Malekith alone knows why Ashika ran off. Wounded pride sent her to Morkel descent, no doubt. Idiot! The girl will end up as Ogre Dun or a spider hatchery.
I will head to Morkel Descent and buy Ashika.
Running off to Morkel descent is why Ashika's still unwed! Finding glory in old relics instead of at the king's side? He'd have chosen her if she wasn't so headstrong. Ugh.
Do we have questions? I don't think so. Morkel Descent. Seriously, all the way there? Well, I guess we'll run all the way there. Wrothgar is a relatively large place, and if you haven't opened all the way shrines, it can take a bit of time to reach destinations road. But not to worry, as we are making our way to set destination, we can most likely open a way shrine or two and make life a bit easier. the coming episodes. Why am I not turning into it? Oh, while we are here, can we pick up another treasure to return? How to pronounce Nozawas Anvil. This goes to the museum in Orsinium. Museum called House of Orsimer. We shall return it when we return to Orsinium. I really like it that they, the game makers, made the bears able to scratch their backs on trees. Mongol descent, so this wasn't a dell, right? But rather a quest-specific type of location, right? This means that enemies should be a little bit different. Not as dense and perhaps with a bit of variety of movement. Oh, spiders. Why are it always spiders? Still would make more spiders. Oh, seriously? I really don't like spiders. Ugh. Need to eat. Should we eat immediately? Probably yes. I tend to rely on ordinary 3-stat boosting dinners with my characters. Okay. Another one. manganese. I was hoping for a 3 lockpick straight. Talk to Ashika.
Who are you? It doesn't matter, the Hand of Morkel is mine. Once I find it, which is harder than I thought. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Actually, your mother sent me to invite you.
She... what? Why?
She's worried about your attempt to embarrass the king.
My what? Does she even listen to me? She never listens. Honor of the clan, I say. You'll find someone soon, she says. All right. She sent you here to help? Good. Help me find Morkelden.
What is Morkelden?
The long-lost home of Morkel clan. The old poems say it was buried in ice and stone-marked thrice. See the statues? Morkel's stonework and very old. Morkelden has to be nearby, but well, maybe you can find the way in.
Who do those statues represent?
The old poems of Morkelden's founding mention a heroic trio who rebuffed Winter's grasp and found haven beneath. Maybe they saved the clan from a tunnel collapse. Oh, there's some writing at the base of the statues. Couldn't make sense of it.
Are you certain these statues are the key?
Buried in ice and stone-marked thrice. The statues must reveal the way inside. I think there's an order to lighting the braziers, but I can't get it to work.
Not possible. I am not very good with puzzles. Let's see how this goes. We might have to consult the internet, but let's first try to sort this out without any help. So, examine the statues for clues. Oh. Well, let's start from this one. Examine. Lakora of the Hunt. Keen were her eyes, even as the doom closed in. She drew her companions near and led the way to glory. So this might be a... There? Politely, the game leaves the clues on the screen. I like that. Masgar many tongues, bathing the caverns in light. Steadfastly he stood between them, his words of warmth and courage never far from ear. So could that be like the middleman? Let's see what this guy has to say. Ballad Bloodtusk. Standing in defiance, Death would not find his friends, but would break against his mighty shield, even at their backs. Let's start with Lakora. Daily endeavor completed. Route 15. Continue. So, start with Lakora. Light this pressure. And I think I said that this guy was the middleman. So like this pressure. And then if we are mistaken, something bad will happen. We managed.
Do you feel it?
Wow, I feel like so smart. I don't usually get through puzzles without help. And in that context, it might surprise you that I am playing Taos Principle 2 and actually enjoying damage. it's a puzzle game that was released just, I want to say 2 months ago. Very nice if you're into that sort of things. If you don't like puzzlers, maybe that's definitely not your cup of tea. Explore more golden, which means that we built all the containers.
That's it! The Hand of Morkel. It's in some sort of...
So can you
Is that a display?
make
It's nestled in there tight. Of course we can't just take it.
armor set here? Let's speak with Ashika. Maybe she'll tell us.
The Hand of Morkel is held in something called the... I think it said Heart Forge? Also, endless breath and untold rage lets purest heart release the hand. Poets.
What does that mean?
We need to rekindle the forge. Endless breath has to mean bellows, and untold rage is... a furnace? Strange way to say it. I'm missing something. Can you look around for a bellows and some kind of blast furnace?
Alright. What should I do if I find them?
Morkel clan prefers simple solutions that last. Look for switches or some kind of mechanism. We'll see what happens when you set things in motion. Oh, and stay alert. My ancestors wouldn't leave this place completely unguarded.
Alrighty. Look around and keep your eyes peeled. Ah, a book. It's a little bit long and my voice still a bit gone. So if we go this way, we can activate the bellows. Oh, somebody else is here. Inventory cool. Not to worry, I have a merchant.
Yes?
This is part of the pressure set which drops from Spindle Clutch. I have a question. When have I been in Spindle Clutch? Where am I? Spindle Clutch is full of spiders and ants. It is the dungeon I'd like to avoid as much as possible. So, can I activate these in any order? It seems so. I wonder, will these guys activate when I open all of the doors? There are many, so... I hope not. Is this? Oh, a horn type of thing. I thought it was a bell. Completed. Activate the bellows, and none of the statues came back to me. Wow, that's a really big thing. Let's see it from the other side as well. Wow. Now to activate the last furnace. Not bone, exactly what I wanted. Ah! They're alive! Sometimes they wake up and sometimes they don't. Not always rich. And a spider. Ah! I can't remember the last time ESO has given me a jump scare. That was actually enjoyable. Can we go and switches now? Last focus activate. Wow. That was cool. Was too slow to help them. Return to Africa. This way? Oh, it's right there. Can we avoid it? Yes, we can. This way seems to be a little bit longer. Oh well. We shall just use our special vampire powers and sprint. Here? Then here. Here.
You did it! Now for purest heart. Huh. The old clan word for heart also means blood. Purest blood. Morkel blood? My father is Morkel's chief. My blood must work. Just a quick slash of the knife.
Oh dear.
Look, it's opening. Like a hand. Opening.
Where?
Oh. Oh no.
That was also kind of cool.
The hand of Morkel isn't our forge hammer. It's the cage around it. And if my clan's old word for heart also means blood, then this wasn't our heart forge. It was our...
Blood forge.
My mother says we're the best smiths in Wrothgar because we put heart in the steel. Whose heart? Whose blood? Morkel clan hasn't had enemies since the days of Morkeldon. Did we feed our rivals to that thing?
Wait, your clan locked the forge hammer away.
You're right. The old poems aren't about honor we lost when we left Morkeldon. It's honor gained for burying our greatest shame beneath a mountain of ice. And a warning to stay away from the hand of Morkel, which... well, we couldn't have known.
Are you going to lock the hammer away?
Not without blood magic. But I can't just leave it here. It's our heritage. I'll bring it back to the stronghold, but what then? What do I tell my clan?
Now we have the chance to decide the clan's fate. Do we let them do what they did in the past, or choose a cleaner path for them? I kinda sorta want to see the forge active, even though it is a little bit grim. So, Morkel clan's strength came from here. Embrace your past.
You're right. You forge a better blade by studying your past mistakes. I can't keep this from my clan. Perhaps there's a better way to use this place. An honorable way.
What do you mean?
Morkeldon doesn't require the blood of our enemies. That's just how it was misused. Maybe the blood of frostbite spiders is enough. Blood, ichor, whatever. I heard a rumbling when you rekindled the forge. Maybe another way out. Anything to avoid those ogres.
Let's check out the crafting station again. It is a set. Part of the Morgoldin set. Maximum stamina, stamina recovery, weapon, spell damage. Most likely best for a Nightblade. When you deal damage with a light or heavy attack, you summon an animated weapon to attack your enemies for 15 seconds. The animated weapon's basic attacks deal a set amount of physical damage. Curious. Now we can return to Morkel's stronghold to our clan chief. His wife is no longer that angry. Perhaps we need to speak with said wife first.
This is close to Orsinium. Useful if we ever need to return to the Heart Forge.
I'm going to run for that way shrine. It will also allow us to return to the next stage of this quest in a fast, easy way. But how in Oblivion do I get to that way shrine? Do I need to like go through that wall? I don't think I can. I'm afraid. I'm confused. Also turned around and misplaced. All of the things at once. I could just run to Morkel's stronghold, of course, but that would mean that I would have to go through a lot of trouble when returning to these areas in the not so distant future. We found it! That was just luck, actually. Well, I'm going to travel here and run there. Okay. Wait. Sky shard. Let's get it. Sky shards in ESO are often placed so that after you collect them, you are rewarded with a glorious view. Meet Ashika.
Come here. Stand by my side as I address the clan.
Step up, have a look.
Is that your ally, Ashaka? Quiet! Ashaka speaks on a matter concerning the clan.
Do we stand here and offer
Morkel
support
clan,
also?
our search is over. Today, we are whole once more. No longer shall we live in our ancestors' shadow. There is power in our blood, and at last, we reclaim it. Behold, the hand of Morkel! And beneath the mountains, the great forge of Morkeldon is rekindled! It is a new era for Morkel. A new era for orcs.
Prepare yourselves, my clan. Soon we march to Orsinium. We shall build it anew.
The news of the Blood Forge brings strife, but I will not allow us to look away. It is not in our nature.
What now?
Now, I name you Bloodkin to Morkel clan. Last thing I'll do before heading to Orsinium. The king needs a clan who can work its great forge. And it will keep our clan away from Morkeldon until I find a better way to use the Blood Forge.
Alright. And now we need to speak with that sheep. If we fail to do that, we need to hit him.
Kurog's outsider. I'm not sure what you did exactly, but you somehow restored peace to my family, and thereby helped my clan. You have my thanks.
King Kurog requests your presence at the Great Moat. Will you attend?
Sure, why not? I'll go to this moot and listen to what Kurog has to say. It's the least I can do after you helped us with our family problem. Perhaps I'll see you in Orsinium, outsider.
Perhaps. And then we shall go and help the Shuttle clan. But first, I will get more coffee. It's probably like old and stale by now, but I don't care. Anyway, Bruce.
I've had just about enough of this.
almost in the picture. So, let's go through. Wait. This way? I'm usually on the other side of this village, so I'm not very central. Here? Yes, here. Oh, there's a thing in the ground store I've actually been eyeing on. A hairstyle with a blue dip dye. Was it in crown crates? Yes, it was. Let's preview it on Liana. Well, that doesn't look as cute as I thought it might. Saddened, and Liana is the only one of my characters who could wear that, because blue is like her color. While we're here, should we go pick up Muzawa's anvil? Or did we already do that? We got some sort of an anvil, right? We already have that, so that's not. Instead, let's go and speak with the chief of Clan Shuttle. Hello?
I should have been at my husband's side. He'd still be alive, and I'd still be his hunt wife.
My condolences, but King Kurog sent me to speak with the chief.
Well, look upon my husband and weep, for his next journey is to the Ashen Forge.
What do you mean?
Perhaps a new chief will deal with Kurog's latest nonsense. Until then, leave us to our misery.
Rotten luck, Chief. Rotten luck.
So, we cannot speak with the chief, for the chief is died. Instead, we shall speak with Wrothgar.
Don't see many new faces at Chateau Range. Our only neighbors are surly giants. Speaking of which, Chief Ogzor had a nasty encounter with a giant's club a short while ago. Best keep your voice low. We don't know how much time he has left.
How's the chief doing?
Dying. No amount of healing magic can fix smashed brains. Soon as he goes, Chatul is in for dark times. The clan will tear itself apart without a good contender for chief. I want to prevent that.
What do you have in mind?
We know which giant smashed the chief. I want to return the favor. That'll show the clan I'm a good contender, which would help keep the clan together. Thing is, I'm no tracker. Care to help me find the bastard?
All right, I will help you find the giant.
I have a few words to say to Chief Ogzor's mother. I'll meet you where Urkale the Cleaver's tracks begin. Don't know why we call him that. He carries a club.
All right. Now we need to kill a giant.
All right, let's find Urkale the Cleaver.
Let's crouch to see the giant's dragon. I can eat people. This way? That way? No, here's the first goal. And then the game
Is that a track? It's no.
shows
Sorry.
us
It's just some melted
Orchish.
snow.
Let's try to avoid mammals. I have no quarrel.
Are we lost? 'Cause it feels like we're lost. I'll just follow you.
We might be lost. That happens often when
Should I be quiet?
I am
Don't want to
led
disturb
to
your tracking. Be quiet. Is that a track? Sorry. It's just some melted snow.
complete. Ooh, waterfall. Pretty. Also, are talking. Let's go, Kevin. Return to Chief Osgor's tent. That way. Oh, I mispronounced Ogzor. Orchish names are difficult. Talk to Warwick. Who is not here? Okay.
Listen, we both know you're the one who avenged the chief. Happy I could land a few good smacks. I'll tell you Zara when she's back. You deserve the credit.
Well, that caused problems with you becoming chief.
That's up to the clan. I'm only doing it because Shatul needs a chief. Can't say I enjoy staking a claim while my friend is dying in that tent. I'm not so sure I want to be chief again.
Wait, you were chief? Chief of what?
Small clan. Our stronghold let Shatul camp there in the summers, in return for choicest pick of a chater. Chief Ogzor wanted to strengthen the bond by marrying away his daughter. Ashruka was to be my hunt wife, but that didn't happen.
What do you mean?
Ashruka refused to be traded like the choicest pick of a chater. She chose exile rather than marry me. A month later, raiders from the Reach wiped out my whole clan. Chief Ogzor took me in.
What happened to Ushruka?
Don't really know. Shatul tries not to talk about its exiles. Chief Ogzor forbade anyone from speaking of her. I think he blamed himself for pushing her away. After her mother died, Ashruka and her father were always at odds. It was inevitable.
Did you blame her for leaving?
No. I've always respected how Ashruka held her ground, and I wasn't too keen on the match. I'd known her since she was a child, so going from Uncle Lorig to husband, we call that a Valenwood marriage. But don't let a wood orc hear you say it.
Enough about the past. Earlier, you mentioned Yazara. Who is that?
Chief Ogzor's mother, Shatul's wise woman, though she hates it when we call her that. It falls to her to select the candidates for chief, and she's right over there.
Good to know. Let's go speak with Yazara.
Impressive, Larig. Why don't you show the others? Come closer. We should speak. You avenged my son. I will not forget what you did for Shatul today, nor will the clan. If you are willing, I have need of someone so capable.
I am listening.
If Shatul is to survive, there must be a new chief. Larig is one contender. The other is Orchish. I want you to meet him.
Why?
Orchish returned from Orsinium shortly after my son's injury. He declared himself a contender, but I'm not sure why. The boy never had brains or ambition. Serving in the Orsinium Guard was my son's suggestion.
Why does that matter?
Shatul needs a chief who looks out for the clan before himself. We have no walls to hide behind, only our wits and our skill herding a chatter. If Orchish has neither, I need to know.
Alright. Where is Orchish?
I sent him after Scamper, our laziest at chatter. Orchish can explain the task. He's never been talkative, but see what you can learn as you aid each other. I'll want to speak with you when you return.
Alright. Let's go speak with Orchish. Who seems to be waiting for us over here.
I think we lost the trail. I'll head back to Shatul.
And
Who are you?
Liana Ross. Yazara sent me to help you.
I don't need your help.
Yazara insisted.
All right. Let's finish this so I can get back to the clan.
What are we finishing?
Yazara asked for a snow truffle. This lazy beast can sniff it out. But it's a two-person job. I can't keep Scamper and hunt for a snow truffle.
Why does Yazara need a snow truffle?
No clue. A potion, maybe? You scout ahead, find a truffle patch. Give a whistle. I'll send Scamper your way.
What then?
Scamper will sniff the patch. If there's a snow truffle, he'll dig it up. You grab it and bring it to Yazara. Got it?
Got it.
Scamper is fast asleep. Give him a good kick to wake him.
Kick innocent animal. Find a snow truffle. Let's start here. Let's not start here. This looks better. Safer.
Nothing in this patch.
No truffles. Move over to this patch.
Nothing.
No truffles. Then perhaps we'll try this patch. Just clear out desks.
I think he found one.
We have a truffle. Well, pick up trouble
Scamper earned some sleep.
and
Let's
return
get
to
back to Shatul.
Shuttle. This
I think he found one.
Did you find Orchish?
Yes, he asked me to bring you this snow trouble.
Good. Give it here. Orchish passed my test. Scamper has always required 2 people to wrangle. For Orchish to send you back with the snow truffle tells me he learned to master his temper.
Makes sense. What now?
Lorig and Orchish are the only clear contenders for chief. They must enter the Bloody Knoll and duel beneath the stern gaze of Malakath. The one who emerges shall be the new chief of Shatul.
We have the option to place ourselves as a contender, but I have absolutely no desire to eat orcs, so I see. It sounds like Shatul's troubles will soon be over.
I have not forgotten what you did for us. On behalf of Shatul, I name you Bloodkin. You shall always have a place among us. I already sent Lorig to the Bloody Knoll. Could you inform Orchish he is to fight? I would do so, but I must attend to my son.
I will inform. Okay.
Orchish should be at his tent. And thank you for the snow truffle, Bloodkin. Sometimes the smallest favors are hardest to repay.
Why did you need the snow truffle?
It was my son's favorite food. His hearthwife. She has dozens of recipes. He loved them all. He won't be able to taste it. His mind, you see, there's nothing left of him. But I'll mix it into the poison so he enjoys it one last time.
Poison? What poison?
The poison I shall feed the husk that remains of his body.
It is a mercy.
No, it is me, murdering my own son.
Sometimes there is too much. Let's speak with Orchish now. Are you here?
Over here. We need to talk.
Wait, you're a woman?
You looked different from inside Orchish's helmet.
I knew you weren't Orchish.
What? What did you know?
You are Wrothgar, Chief Oxor's exiled daughter.
Yes, you're right. How did you know it was me?
Lorig mentioned you.
I see. You seem to know much about me, Snow Truffle. But not everything.
Then tell me what I missed.
A merchant friend keeps me informed of Shatul. When she brought word of my father's injuries, I had to return and contend for chief. Shatul must survive.
Why did you disguise yourself?
As an exile, I'm not allowed to enter Shatul. But Orchish is no exile. I traded him a new set of armor for his old, then returned to my clan. My own grandmother couldn't tell the difference.
Why did you sound so different when you were wearing the helmet?
The real Orchish has a squeak in his voice. One day, he paid Morkel's forge wife to make him sound like an ogre. He always wore the helmet everywhere he went. It still smells like sweaty breeches and onions. I cleaned it 3 times. Nothing worked.
I see. So what now?
Now I head to the Bloody Knoll. There I will kill Lorig and become chief of Shatul. For this to work, my grandmother must know my intentions. Inform her, and I swear upon my mother's memory, I will repay the favor when I am chief.
Will you pledge Shatul's support for King Kurog?
Gladly.
Deal. What should I tell Yazara?
Tell her the truth. I don't care if she approves. She will need to prepare the clan for my success. If Malakath disapproves, he can strike me down in the Bloody Knoll. But Shatul must survive. Go. There's little time.
All right, I will let her know. I do feel, though, that those two should rule together. It would be the most pleasant way. Speak with Yazara.
My son, Chief Ogzor is dead. Lorig waits at the Bloody Knoll. Is Olgesh on his way?
Actually, Ushruka is headed to the Bloody Knoll.
What? Ushruka was exiled from Shatul. I would never allow her to contend for Chief.
That's why she posed as Orchish.
That foolish girl. We're a traditional clan. Shatul will never accept an exiled woman as chief.
Why not? Ushruka would make a good chief.
Had she become Larig's hunt wife as my son wanted, Shatul would have stayed for the wedding. We would have been there when the Reach attacked Larig's clan. Her selfishness led to their destruction.
I see. What about Lorig?
A chief who lost his entire clan to raiders from the Reach? He refused to challenge my son, to give him an honorable death under Malakath's gaze, because of friendship. No matter his prowess in battle, he is soft in the heart.
If not Lorig, then Ushruka must become chief.
Had she become Larig's hunt wife as my son wanted, Shatul would have stayed for the wedding. We would have been there when the Reach attacked Larig's clan. Her selfishness led to their destruction.
This is a never-ending cycle. Neither of these are good in her opinion, so they should work together to balance each other out. There are no other contenders in your clan.
Take this ritual blade. It is flawed at its core, just like Lorig and Ushruka. Replace the blade of the weakest contender.
I can't do that. It's not fair.
Fair? I just watched my son die. None of this is fair. The flawed blade is a test. A weak contender who survives despite this setback deserves to become chief of Shatul.
Do you really believe that will happen?
When the blade fails, the weakest contender will most assuredly die. If she go, there is little time. Malakath favor the victor.
So, we need to place the, sword in the place of the contenders' original weapons. Or one of them. So who do we deem weaker? Who do we want to rule? I would like to see Ushruka rule, so we need to replace her sword with the bad one so that if she wins with it, it will make her like but this is like really difficult. Politics. Can we hide here or there? Is this a good place? Hiding spot use. So which is which? You must be Ushruka. I hope neither of them dies.
Ushruka? You have to go. If Olgesh sees you, he'll kill you.
Ulgesh is in Orsinium. He sold me his armor before I came to Shatul.
No. What have you done?
Shatul must survive. Don't hold back, Lorig.
Malakath favor the victor.
Okay, now stop and talk it out. Oh no. Well, I was wrong and Lorig will. Now we must return to Yazara and inform her of the results of the battle. Kazara's had like a really bad day. I wouldn't want to be in her shoes.
You've returned. Who is the new chief of Shatul?
Lorik was victorious.
I see. Our clan will believe Malakath favors the loyalty Lorig showed my son. They'll accept his victory, for now. I shall advise him, if he allows it, and I will watch for weakness in his heart. Shatul must survive.
Now we must...
You alone emerged from the bloody knoll. Did you pray to Malakath for your victory?
I needed no prayers, only my strength.
Then go forth, my chief, and receive your clan. Shatul, I present your new chief.
Chief Ogzor was good for Shatul. Though Ushruka fell by my hand in the bloody knoll, I vow to lead by her father's example.
Now we must recruit the chief of Clan Shatul.
I lost my best friend. Then I killed his daughter. The woman I was once supposed to marry. When it rains, it pours. But right now, it feels like it's pouring out in Echater's back half.
King Kurog wants the chief of Shatul to attend a moot. Do I have your support?
You? Of course you have my support. You've done much for Shatul, and stood by me when my friend was dying. When it's time, I'll hear him out. You have my word.
Now we can return to King Kurog in Orsinium. And in order to do that, we can just conveniently run to a witch shrine. I like it when things are convenient. I do believe speaking with King Kurog will complete this stage of the quest. Do we go here or there? Oh, I guess both ways are fine. Only this is a little bit shorter, perhaps.
If I can raise a little gold, I'm on the next caravan out. To oblivion.
Kurog?
And my champion returns. Still alive, and with most of your vital body parts intact. My shield wives owe me. I told them not to bet against me. But enough of that. Were you successful? Are the clan chiefs going to attend the moot?
The clan chiefs have agreed to attend the moot.
Perfect! You've done me a great service, my friend. The moot will be remembered as the turning point for Wrothgar. The day when all the clans united under the rule of a strong and visionary king. A new golden age for the Orsimer begins here.
What happens now?
Now? Why, we prepare for the moot, of course. It will be packed. Clan chiefs from the farthest reaches of Wrothgar will come together to finally accept my vision for the future. This is how a kingdom is born. Too bad Bosrog is going to miss it.
Chief Bosrog not attending the moot?
Don't worry about Bosrog. He hasn't been seen since the attack on the temple. He's probably gone so deep into hiding or run so far away that we'll never see that traitor again.
You don't seem very concerned about Chief Bosrog.
Why should I be? You're concerned enough for both of us. But come on, you're worse than my shield wives. Have a drink. Have the whole damn keg if you want. And take this for services rendered. Now, all we have to do is sit back and wait.
While completing this quest, we only receive a small amount of gold. Surprising. Let's go to the House of Awesome and Glories and return the treasure.
Hello! I've been looking all over the city
The
for
orcs
you.
smell, the Nords are rude, and the Bretons... Gods,
Walk with
don't
me,
get me
Emily.
started on the Bretons.
I am going to pick up the next stage on next Thursday.
I welcome Morkel Clan to Orsinium.
This one is a bit hungry. Nozova's Unreal. Do we have anything else to place? Hammer of Claws. One is new. Map of Clones is actually already there. Hammer of Claws display, please. Wow. It's pretty. But now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. to continue with Liana on our adventure in. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.